from the Liddyville. Today on this channel, you know what I mean? Today on this episode, we upgrading. You know what I'm saying? We modificationing. I call it a lidification. You saying? We getting busy, man. Big boy talk. We don't do little boy shit, man. Big boy talk, big boy lidifications. That's what we doing. Let's get into it. First modification. Big BBK Power Plus Series Performance. You dig what I'm saying? Big throttle body. We going big BBK 90mm throttle body. Currently we got the 80mm throttle body, so that 10mm makes a huge difference. Don't let a hater tell you different. A hater gonna tell you different. Don't let them tell you different. More power and more throttle response. On top of the custom exhaust we got, the boiler custom exhaust we got. So think about what this BBK 90mm throttle body gonna do for us. Stop playing. Man, we on some fly flavor type shit, man. We not gonna play, man. We not playing around with nothing, man. Tune into them last vlogs. See what's going on. See how we coming, pause. See what we doing. We gonna keep adding horsepower. We gonna keep adding horsepower. Please don't pull up beside me, man. Don't do it. Tools you need for this throttle body. Tools you need, man. You need an extension. Ratchet extension. In this case, I got a 3/8 ratchet. 3/8 ratchet extension. Flathead. You know what I'm saying? Pry bar. This is just to move some wires around. This is an 8mm socket. That's what you need to install this, man. It's real simple. You know what I'm saying? Big upgrade, big modification, big lituation, big BBK throttle body, 90mm. You heard? First thing we do, we pop this off. This what we doing right here. This what we working on. Can you see that, Liddyville? You see this? This what we working on. Let me put you on. You see that? We taking this whole thing. That's the throttle body. That's a hold on. 80mm throttle body. We taking this off. Replacing all this custom modification. You know what I'm saying? I call it a lichification. You dig what I'm saying? This electrical connector has got to come off. We're going to take this electrical connector off, remove that. We're going to take our hose clamp off, and all this going to slide off. It's just a knob, push in, slide right off. Electrical connector slid right off. It's a little tab, you just press right on it, it come right off. Before we did this, we did take our battery apart. We took the negative all apart so the whole computer could just shut down. So when you do back in, recognize the new throttle body from 80mm to 90mm, it's gonna recognize the new lichification. You dig what I'm saying? We took the electrical connector off, set that to the side. Now we got to take this hose clamp off. Take your screwdriver. What I said you need. Remember your screwdriver? You need that flathead. Loosen this hose clamp here. See that? We're taking that off. We got another one over here. You see that? We got another one right here. Loosen this one up too. Alright, we got all that loosened up. So, now that we got these loosened up, put my gloves back on. These should just slide off. Slide off for you. And sit just slide on off. See how that slide off? Slides off. Let's see what this about. Now we're gonna remove our throttle body after we disconnected our cold air intake. So we got to remove the electrical connection right here. That should just slide right off. We got 4 bolts with your 4 bolts with your what's that, 8mm 4 bolts. Slide right out. Put your bolts to the side, because you're gonna need those, man. Put this harness to the side. Harness slides right off. Gone. 4 screws. See that? Easy work. 80mm. Easy work. See that? That's your old throttle body right there. And when you get in here, that's your new throttle body. Check me out. Whole new joint. Dig. Brand new. Before and after. Don't tell me that's not a difference. Stop playing with me, man. Stop. Don't tell a hater stop hating. Before and after. So we just repeat the process. Line the screws back up. Put it right back in place. Look what we got going on. Brand new throttle body. 90mm joint. You just go back under it. Just go back over it. Snap your joint back in. Do you hear that snap? Dig. So now we removed our old shit. You know what I mean? Old cold air intake. Old throttle body. Replaced it with that BBK joint. You hear that? You see that? Power Plus BBK joint. Big shit. You know what I'm saying? Now we gotta finish taking that joint off. It's a couple screws, but let's get it done. So this was called our breather hose. We had to remove our breather hose from our old cold air intake. Now we got to take this off. Got the breather hose off. It was something exclusive, so but we got it done. Next we got to remove this air sensor, airflow sensor. Give it a little twist. Make sure it's and it slides right out. You got to keep that airflow sensor for your new one. Keep this for your new one, you know what I mean? Take it out the old one, keep it for your new one. Put that to the side. Back to your wrench. Take that off. Other way, of course. Slide that off. Keep your bolts. I'm sure you're gonna need it. This slides right out. Look how we moving, man. We just took the whole cold air filter out. That's the old one. We put on the new 90mm throttle body. Look what we got going on. You just got a big hole right there, man. Look what we got going on, man. We ain't never did this, man. We on to something, man. You know what I'm saying? New throttle body, 90mm. Now we finna put that lidification in that hole. You dig what I'm saying? Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned to the Flyers channel, man. Now, we finna fill this big hole. Pause. Connected to the 90mm throttle body. Put our customized high performance air filter. Drop it right here. Let's get into it. Next modification. We're going with that big K&N cold air intake Series 50. You know what I'm saying? Series 50. Next gen. You know what I'm saying? The big one. Not the little one, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for this upgrade. And let's get into it. BBK 90mm throttle body. And we're gonna put that cold air intake oil filter. Next gen K&N 50 series. Let's do it. So let me show you what we got going on. We took the whole old cold air filter out. We done got our next gen 50. We put our sensor in there. We put our clamp on there. We gotta put this hose on the 90mm throttle body. We screwed this in there. That's the new next gen cold air intake. Look how pretty that looks. Don't that look beautiful already? It ain't even ready. Man, stay tuned, man. Flyers channel, man, for this upgrade. We almost done. You know what I'm saying? 90mm throttle body, K&N 50 series next gen cold air intake. Stay tuned for the level up. Please don't pull on the side of me, man. Power, big one, not the little one. K&N 50 series next gen cold air intake. We almost done. Make sure that's tight. That's tight in there, won't go nowhere. With this big clamp, it's to clamp this on here. These little clamps, it's to clamp this little flex tube right on here. Screw these clamps down and get tight. See how tight that get? You see? That tight right there. Alright, so we had to add the attachment for our air hose to go in here. Now we can, this all came one piece. This was two pieces, slap that in. This gonna connect to the rubber part here. We gotta put the clamp down on that. This side, remember we tighten this clamp down. We gotta put a clamp around here, put it around the 90mm throttle body, not the 80mm no more. Put that around there, put the clamp around there. Let's do it. Let's snap this part in first. Boom, we in. Got that on there snug, super snug. Let me show you that again. It's on there better than the factory was on there. Look at that. Snug. Big cold air intake filter. 50 series next gen K&N. After we got that all intact, we gotta come back this way. Be easy, because we gotta wrap this clamp around this 90mm throttle body. So I started from the bottom, like my dog Drake said, and then come wrap it around from the top. until he snug on there. And voila, just like that. Let me show you how we went. Snug on there, all wrapped around. You see, you got to start from the bottom, come on the top. Now we got to get that clamp around there. To get that clamp around here, we got to get that clamp around here, and then we done. There's this clamp. This clamp. Lay it around. Clamp is all the way around. And I'm just tightening it on there. That's solid, Ladyville. That ain't going nowhere. Let me show you how we coming with that, Ladyville. Clamp, solid, ball 10. Look at that. See that? That's what we was doing. Look at that. That's not moving. Solid. Solid. We got one more clamp to go. And then that's how I came. Look how good that look already. Come on, Ladyville. Stop playing with me. Look how good we coming already. You know what I'm saying? Big Hemi, you know what I mean? Big Frank White. Big custom BBK throttle body. Let me show you that. BBK joint, you know what I mean? Then we went K&M big 50 series cold air intake. The big one, not the little one. Last clamp. We unloose it. All right. Bring it back. Back around. Make sure that's all in place. Finish getting busy. That's on there, Ladyville. That's not going nowhere. Look at that. Look at that upgrade. Big Moddy. That ain't a little Moddy. That's a big Moddy. We went 90mm throttle body. Yeah, you see it shining. Big BBK throttle body. Then we went big K&N cold air intake. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to Ladyville. You see what's going on. You see we accomplished what we accomplished, man. Hey, man, when you put your mind to things, you can do whatever, man. So, you know, we gonna keep upgrading. You know what I mean? And we gonna keep seeing if we can do it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the project is looking amazing. It's sounding even more litified. You dig what I'm saying? What an amazing litification. You dig what I mean? Hey, man, subscribe to the Flyers channel, man. It's just gonna keep getting flyer, better and better. And yeah, man, you might learn a thing or two. You dig what I'm saying?